So in the Matrix, people can be targeted in different ways, and I am an individual who is targeted in the Matrix that we live in. Um, I would like to be here for anyone else who is experiencing this or something similar. If there is anyone that is also singled out and targeted to this level, we can. I will give y'all a idea of what it is like. This is something that is nuanced. I don't know how many other people are experiencing this. I don't know who else has been targeted to the same degree that I have, to where they have just become completely singled out. And I will tell y'all what that looks like. And I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to be very basic with this. I can go deeper into it in future videos, but for now, I want to be basic with it. So, firstly, it's not easy to explain. This is like the definition of something that's not easy to explain. Being singled out in a system that you were born into. Um, I'm going to just paint a picture of y'all of just what it is. Um, I, I deal with, constant harassment. Um, it is harassment. It is meant to single someone out. It is meant to silently torture someone. And that is what I have had to deal with for a majority of my life, being silently tortured by this matrix that we live in. Um, I don't want to go too far into the backstory right now. I can do that in the future. For right now, I really want to come on here and just address the um, the situation itself, because in my particular case, it has become extremely severe, very severe. I have gone through it a lot to be here to speak to y'all right now. I have had to go through things that people would never imagine. Um, I have seen darkness. I have seen evil. I have seen cruelty. I have experienced it to the highest level you can imagine firsthand. But what makes this difficult to explain is the very nature of what it is. Someone said in a video that I recently watched, they said that our world has fallen into psychological slavery. And they were just talking about how that's worse than physical slavery. And I agree, because with physical slavery, no one is really being singled out. In psychological slavery, that's something that can most certainly happen. And I am someone who has been targeted and has been singled out by the psychological slavery that we live in, which is connected to the matrix that we live in. Which compels me to be here, for anyone else who is suffering, because someone may not be like me and can understand that this is a system and that this is a matrix, and they may be confused and frustrated and have no idea. And so, that's what this is for. Is to help other people, and also help for myself, because I need help. I have been searching for help in this, in dealing with Um, and there's an example. Y'all may not be able to hear it, but in real time, we have an example of the revving, which is a part of the auditory harassment. So so the Matrix is helping me paint y'all a picture of what it's like being targeted on this level and being singled out. So I'll break that down really quick for y'all, and then that may just be the video, since it's so much to talk about, and since they just did that, but y'all may not were able to hear it, but I'll get into that. So what they mainly do to a person that is battling against the matrix is they will use something that I call auditory harassment. That's the best way to describe it. Um, like I said, this whole thing that we're in is nuance, so we may have to develop vocabulary. Vocabulary has already been developed to help us have conversations about this. And we can get into that later, and we may just end the video with that. But for now, let me just go over the auditory harassment and just unpack what that is. So it is using any type of sound to harass someone. It's usually done by monitoring spirits. It's commonly done with vehicles. They will rev, blow the horn as you're doing something. Um, Usually it's when I'm trying to sleep. They will wait for me to go to sleep, and I will lay down, and it will be just bombardment of auditory harassment, engine revving, horn blowing, and you have to understand that someone is somewhere doing it intentionally as an implant, and that's what I'm raising the curtain on and bringing, like, I guess, breaking through the fourth wall to bring this to y'all. Like I said, I've never seen anyone else come forward and speak who has experienced this, but it takes you being a target for the Matrix for this to happen. Um, and please bear with me. They're doing it right now as I'm making this video. Um, they do it to distract and to agitate and to raise stress levels and to lower vibration. So even as I'm telling y'all about this, they're trying to distract me. Like right now, like I hear revving, and you know how they do it to cause disruption to where I can't focus. So um, y'all may not be able to hear it, but I hear it. So please bear with me. Um, that and like I said, you aren't going to really understand this unless you are experiencing it firsthand yourself. That is the only way that I can say you would have a concrete understanding of what I'm talking about. Is if you're also on the grill like I am, you know, um, having this being singled out and all. Um, so we can talk about the vocabulary really quickly. I want to do that anyway to familiarize with the what we're talking about, so we can have a language, you know. But it's already in place. But I just want to just bring it forward. So we all know Matrix. You know, if um, you should know what that is at this point. You have to have a firm understanding of what a matrix is to really understand what I'm talking about. Again, you know, you have to have the perspective. This is one of those things, you know. You have to be familiar with it. Um, so we have matrix, NPC. NPC we know as someone who doesn't even know that they're living in the matrix. They're just a cog in the machine. And then we have implant. An implant is someone who is put in place to do a certain task. They are there to do something, and they may or may not be aware that there is a matrix, and difference with that. But I don't want to go too far into it. Um, I really just want to bring this video to y'all. Um, I wish that I was bringing this to y'all in good spirits, but this is something that is bad that I am experiencing, and it has come down to this because there is going to be the same thing tomorrow. The auditory harassment, they're doing it today, they're going to do it tomorrow. It's not something that settles down. It has been something that has been increasingly escalating and becoming more intense. And so it is very severe. Um, this video would be very long if I told y'all about the snowball that led to where we are now, with how I'm being targeted now. This started when I was in middle school, and I survived all the way up until now. And I wish that I can say that it has calmed down, but it has been quite the opposite. And so I feel for anyone else out there also experiencing this. And I want to get back to my normal routine, which is making gaming videos and art videos. That is what I usually do. Throughout me being targeted, I'm not even able to even be in my home at the moment. Um, it's just so many words to say. Um, there's just not enough words to describe. There's only so many ways to describe. You know, um, we're so far into all what's happened now. Um, it just takes a certain understanding at this point. You know, we have certainly moved into the era of either you understand or you don't. You know, either you understand or you don't. And that's really what it is. So, if any of you guys are experiencing targeting in this matrix, or if you know someone, we can get connected and approach this from a certain standpoint. I will see you guys soon.